when I get back, I'll just work on it a little bit to give myself a head start, or a head. Did I say that right? Head start. I guess it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then, but then like when I get home, I'd just be tired.
Yeah.
Because it's got like a construction company. There's no chance of me not being tired. Yeah. Okay, what kind of like
Game.
activate powers method do you like more? Do you like hit this button and you can activate it, or do you like a combo of moves activate something?
Uh, Either way, it doesn't really bother me. I like playing games
Yeah.
in general, so.
I think for online games, I like the hit buttons,
Yeah, that's how this
but
is. That's how Outriders is.
yeah,
Like,
but like for
it's, yeah.
for like P like for single player games or kind of more, I like combo moves
Mhm.
because it makes you feel cooler.
Yeah, but on this, it's like L1 and R1 are tacticals, and then L1 and R1 at the same time are your ultimate.
Oh, okay,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
and as the
yeah.
technician, the technician is the only class that actually gets grenades because you're like the tech guy.
Mhm.
And he's also good with snipers and stuff. He'll get buffs with snipers.
I really want them to make like another For Honor. I think that it would be cool
Mhm.
because I do like For Honor. I mean, I just think I really like the whole gardening thing because I don't think there's any other real way to do it. Because like any other game that you play that's like melee fighting is just dumb. I hate it.
I like
Like
Absolver.
the I've not played it.
It's just like For
How does it work
Honor.
in that?
Like that's how the
Oh,
combat
okay.
is. It's except you're
Yeah.
only fist fighting, and it's so fun. You have like different stances and
Oh, that's
stuff.
cool.
It's pretty nice. You can pick up melee weapons, but they're just slow.
Yeah.
And you're fighting
Yeah,
other
it's like
players.
in
It's
that
like
in
I
like
beat your face
Battlefront, like if you're playing as a Jedi and you're doing melee
in. You're just
fighting
swinging
with
around.
other Jedis. Yeah, and it's like there's like the stamina thing, and it just makes everything awful, and it's stupid. Like all it is there's no strat. You can't be strategic about it. You just have to spam attacks,
Mm-hmm.
and once your stamina runs out, you just try to stay away from them. Unless you're playing as like Obi-Wan Kenobi, because he had like a really high defending stamina, because they're separate for some reason.
Are you watching my stream yet?
No.
The gameplay on this, it's a cover shooter, but it's so fun. It's so.
Yeah.
You have to play so strategically depending on the enemies that are in your way.
Hmm.
Because, like, they'll flank you, and, like, yeah. The more
So what's like
players
the
you.
setting? Like what kind of enemies are you fighting? Are they like robots or like?
No, they're, like, alien things. You're on it. So the story of the game is Earth is dying, and you have to find a new habitable planet.
Okay, so they're eight. Okay, so they're
You're on a
humans.
planet called Epoch, and you go there and you think it's safe, but then this huge storm happens and it gives you powers and stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, so their abilities, they're not just stuff that they do, they're like actual
Yeah,
powers.
they're actual
Okay.
powers.
Yeah.
Or
What are you playing as right now? The
Trickster.
Trickster?
Yeah. Oh, and in the demo, this is pretty cool to me. You can start multiple new
Okay.
characters after you beat the prologue, so you can try out every character to see
Oh,
which one you
cool.
like the
Yeah.
most. And you can play this demo as long as you want until the game comes out.
Nice.
It's pretty fun. And and this game has crossplay.
Oh, cool.
So I can play with my brother and stuff. My brother said he's probably gonna buy the game. I'm like, hey, I'll buy the game too. I mean, I'll
Or
be like,
you will buy the game.
yeah, I was like, you'll buy me the game. My brother would probably actually agree to buy it for me because it has crossplay. Because my
Hmm.
brother doesn't really have
And then
anybody
I'll
to
get
play
it, and
with.
then we can all three play.
Yeah, because I think it goes up to squads of 4 on this. And Bryce can get in. We could play. I don't know if
Hmm.
Bryce would be into this
I
game
think
though.
Bryce would like it.
Yeah.
I think he would.
It's gory too. Like you kill people and they explode
I
and
mean, if he
stuff.
likes Battlefront, I don't see why he wouldn't like this.
Yeah. The graphics aren't the best. I would say
I don't know
they're
if he
pretty
does like
good. They're
Battlefront.
pretty good for an indie game, indie company. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
just indie game. It's Square Enix and what other
Square
company?
Enix.
Square Enix and
What's the game that I've been playing by Square Enix?
Avengers.
I thought there was another one. Maybe not. Anyway. Go
I
ahead.
don't know. But Square Enix and People Can Fly Studios made Outriders. The game's actually been in development for like 5 years, which is pretty cool. It's pretty good. I think the game's not super laggy. There's some bugs like where I'll get in cover, and when I want to vault over the cover instead, I'll just roll out of the way, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just basic bugs that they'll fix over time. Ooh, what kind of rifle?
Yeah, bugs
That's
like that don't bother me. It's just like,
It's just like, it's like, oh man, that sucks. I'll just
yeah.
get back in cover.
Like, as long as it's not something to where it's like, this is something that I have to do to play the game.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. I just found something new I didn't know about. You can find rocks on the sides of, like structures, and you drill them off for materials so you can craft things.
They float.
New gloves. Weaker than my gloves. Disassemble. Boop boop.
You know what I really like about For Honor?
What?
And if it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't like the game at all. Is the executions.
They're so
I
good.
love them.
I love them too, yeah.
For this one class, I bought so many executions for them, and yes, they're amazing. Like I have this one, it's like he's like the, basically like one of the default samurai. He's like like in the campaign you go and free him, and he's just supposed to be like this really good, he's like really fast. And he's an easy character, but that's why I like him, because I don't feel like learning hard characters.
Yeah.
But like I had this one to where he like, cause you know all the executions start with your blade in their stomach, because that's just how they start. It's like he pulls out the blade and sheaths it, but like the guy kind of stumbles and his hand lands on your, like lands on the handle, like while it's sheathed, and like the camera starts moving around, and then like he laughs, he knocks their hand off of the handle, he like pulls the sword out to like hit him in the stomach with the handle, and then he like grabs him, he spins him around to where he's like kind of leaning back with his head, you know, and he steps to the side, and like a beam of light goes up while he chops his head off.
That's cool.
And it's so smooth. I have a bunch of, like I have another one that's like, he like lifts up his hand and like little
I've reached the
rocks
solar
and stuff
tower.
start floating.
I'm going in.
And then he like starts dashing forward and like making slashes. But then when he's done, like it's kind of like the Tom and Jerry. Like you see all the slashes happen at once, and then he bleeds out and dies. Really cool.
You mean he lights up light bulbs?
More like flash frying everything for a mile. Look, I know you've always been able to handle yourself, but this son of a bitch is on a whole other level.
As of recently, so am I.
Oh, and I have another one that's really fast. Sometimes, where he kind of like shoulder checks him, and then spins around with his blade and cuts his head off. It's just like really fast.
Ooh, howie. This man hurt my pecker. Oh my gosh. Oh, so cool. The trickster's, like weird laser sword slash turns them into a skeleton, and then they explode. But then on bosses, it turns them into a skeleton, and they just grow all their meat back and stuff and just form back. You can't touch me. Hi-ya. You have to play kind of strategically on this too, because all your abilities recharge at different rates, and you can like combo them together. Like with the trickster, your R1 is you'll teleport behind the enemy you're aiming at, and then you can combo your L1 where you slash your sword at them and it'll instantly kill them and stuff.
That's cool.
And then in L1 and R1 as the
So
tricksters,
like
you
you
make
want
a
them
bubble.
both to recharge.
Yeah. And then the L1 and R1 for the tricksters, you set down a bubble, and it slows down time when enemies walk in. Like they'll slow down, and 7 bullets will slow down, and all that. Oh, it is scary, scary man.
Kind of sounds like the Ronin class in Pac-Man. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty good stuff. And how do the guns work? Do you like scavenge for them?
Yeah, you just look around the levels.
Okay.
Or they're not actually levels, you're just free roaming, so, on the planet.
Yeah.
And there's like, each act of the game, each story part, takes you to a new map area, and you just roam on it. Oh, what is he doing? You better not be healing. Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so close to dead. I'm gonna die. Oh, give it.
And so, Outrider, you've had your first kill. We Altered do not die so easily, do we?
Seth.
Come. We must speak.
They asked you to help them. To fight the altar down there. Why didn't you?
That pathetic monstrosity was a distraction.
People are dying because of him. Without the supply route open...
They all die. These feeble creatures. Slaughtering each other over scraps. You waste your gifts. Running errands for them. Trying to win their meaningless, endless war. You must realize, you're not like them anymore.
So what? I should play at being a god like you?
I am not playing. But you are something even more. Altered and Outrider. The last Outrider. Do what you were sent here for. Go! Beyond the frontier. These people need their gods. Only one like you could lead them to a future.
Why not you?
They call him Moloch. I fight another war, far above this petty squalor. My war is with the worst of our kind. But this one is too powerful. He will destroy us all, unless I hunt him down. But this is not your fight. You are to be the shepherd. Find a way for them out of this slaughter. Outrider.
Coaching.
I can't believe it. Outrider, what you just did. I've left 100 men trying.
Don't thank me yet. You still got a war to win.
Not sure anyone's winning this goddamn war. But there's something even more important you might be able to do. Come see me in my bunker.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed poor Mr. Chang.
Welcome back.
Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know that.
What you see?
I don't believe you. They do, Peck.
Yakov? Shira? The signal in the forest. You remember it?
Yeah, like it was yesterday.
You still have its frequency, don't you?
You mean this frequency?
Curva. You got the winning lotto numbers tattooed on your ass cheek, too?
Still don't believe me?
Ugh, I hate when you play the I told you so.
That signal is still playing like a distant echo. It's digital, which means it must be coming from a place where there is no anomaly. The problem is, we've never been able to locate its source because we've never had the right frequency. Until you showed up. So now listen close, you need to bring those precise numbers to Dr. Abraham Zahidi, one of our last scientists.
I told you that if you pissed him off, we'd get guard duty. I told you.
I know.
And yet, here we are.
You've been gone too long to understand how...
I know.
The report...
It's the
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up anything about McCain.
If this McCain is still alive, I need to find him.
Rabbles not content with dodging the bad guys. They gotta be at each other's throats, too. Come on, man. You guys are crazy.
My museum's free for looking, long as you don't break.
Whoa. No touching. Beastie Boys on vinyl. Even on Earth, these were hard to come by.
How you know about that?
Long story. You a collector?
Someone gotta be. Everyone else is all too ready to forget.
How did,
Well, when we left Earth. Don't stop looking for those artifacts for me. I'm too old to go traipsing all over creation.
They're saying the hounds got wiped out.
You heard? The hound's bumping.
I know, I'm part of the cleaning crew. Never been happier scrubbing brains off the walls.
You hear? Captain Reiner's dead.
Yeah, good riddance.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed Mr. Jones.
This is where it all happens. This garage.
Bruv.
Alright. Yum, yum. Change character. Motion. Alright. Starting a new character. Let's see. Who do I want to play? Play this trickster.
What are the two that you haven't played as yet?
There's 3 I haven't played yet. I need to play
What are they?
Pyromancer, the Technomancer, and the Devastator.
Which one do you not want to play yet? And I'll choose.
I want to save Technomancer for last. So Pyromancer or Devastator. I don't think I actually told you what the
Devastator sounds more fun.
All right, I'm not gonna tell you.
Like...
I'm not gonna tell you what the Devastator is. I just want you to see.
Yeah, I just feel like it's probably gonna be more fun.
Yeah, and I love how you can skip.
It just feels like the tanky class.
It is.
Yeah.
You're like it's like defensive, tanky. Yeah, I like how once you beat the prologue on the demo your first time, if you want to play as a different class, you can just skip the demo. Or not the demo, the prologue.
Nice.
So you can just get right into the action. With your powers and stuff. Because like the beginning of the game, the prologue, you don't have powers yet. It's just like cover shooter combat at first. And then like after you beat the prologue, you'll get your powers. Pretty decently long demo too. It's like an hour-long demo. It's pretty nice. You just play it over and over. It's really fun. 4 side missions you do. Just constantly play them, get new loot.
I need to get out of here. I just gotta get across this hellhole. What the fuck's happening? I don't belong on this side. What in the... Oh, shit.
Who the hell are you people? Guess it's shoot first, questions later!
Whoa. Did I do that?
How is this happening to me?
powers on this feel very Infamous-like. Especially the Devastator.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this! Run! Hold your position!
They got a freak! Fall back!
Are they running from me? All right. I could get used to this. These flares, this storm. I've seen this before. The forest. When we landed. This can't be real.
We're the kids in America. Whoa, we're the kids in America. Blah blah blah. Dang, I kind of want to watch the Jimmy Neutron movie. You want to know something weird about the Jimmy Neutron movie? Did you know the Jimmy Neutron movie actually came out as a test run for the TV show? It came out before the TV show ever actually came out.
Do whatever you have.
Took everything I had left.
I think one of my favorite things about Outriders right now is you can dual wield pistols.
That's cool.
Any set of like normal pistols, like the only pistols you can't dual wield on the game are the like the revolvers, because they're all like 44 magnums on this.
Yeah.
But like anytime you just get pistols, you're always dual wielding.
That's cool.
It makes me feel so cool.
Hey Shira, I'm geared up and tracking down Jakob. Now who the hell are these assholes?
They're thugs, drug runners, and child slavers. They call themselves the Hounds. And believe me, no one's gonna miss them if you put a few dozen body bags.
Why the hell haven't you done something about them already?
Honestly? Because they're black market keeps our soldiers happy. And at least they're not eating their own, like the insurgents we're fighting out there.
Yeah, I met a few of them. Not so friendly.
Revered one? It ain't fair. Move along, nothing to see here. Please, you cut the rug. So what did the old guy do? Still gonna be a big risk. Need to get it over. What the hell is going on out there?
Murder. 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 I will murder. Murder. Yeah. Ooh, I'm on fire. Oh, when you get caught on fire in this game, the effect is so cool. Your character, you like you blow up, cool. And like you lose your hair and stuff, and like you just catch all on fire. I just died because I'm not used to playing as the Devastator yet. It's so different. I shouldn't rush in as the Devastator. Like a lot anyway. I don't have all my abilities yet. Haha, try thundering at me again.
Now where's Jakob?
Nice eyes.
Hey! Whoa. Whoa, sorry guys. I thought this was the bathroom. You okay? Shira, I got Jakob out in one piece. He's on his way to you.
That old drunk just... Well, you should come join us. We have some catching up to do.
If you see Gutman, tell her I ain't paying the goddamn tariffs.
Seems like there's more alternate.
Outrider, be careful out there. It's bad.
I'll see what I can do. Shira, I still got about 30 years of questions to catch up on.
So if you make it back in one piece, come and ask me. But I don't promise I'll have all the answers.
Other vendors are complaining I'm undercut.
Examine my wares, revered one. I guarantee at least one will strike your fancy. Come, see what wonders I have for sale.
What the hell happened?
The insurgents dug underneath my troops, blew the whole goddamn front to hell. If you can't open the supply line, we're done for.
How long do you think? Down to the bottom. Are your hands shaky?
Back on Earth, guys like to get locked in a padded cell. Not enough.
Back on Earth.
Back on Earth. That. No one remembers that.
Hound's hideout. Barker will be down here somewhere.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed poor Mr. Chang.
Well, you just need a vendor.
What you see is what you get. Ain't nothing free.
They're saying the
Altered
hound's got
or not.
wiped out. I want to see if I can get...
Oh, damn, that's a good idea.
Give me the pizza.
Oh dang, I'm kinda hungry. I didn't even eat dinner tonight. Just realized.
When you get up there, don't stop moving. Stay wide, stay scattered.
I can't let you pass.
Okay, boss. Do you see a big tower? That's where you need to get. The old solar tower. But it's a mess out there. Everything's upside down.
Yeah, I noticed. Don't worry, I'm carving my way through it.
I got my final ability for Devastator. It's so cool. Oh, and there's not just these 3 abilities for each class. There's 8 abilities you can interchange and swap out. So you can combo them in different ways and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't see why didn't Avengers do that? Like it's so dumb. It's all just passive upgrades.
Yeah.
On this you get passive upgrades, like there's a whole
Well,
skill tree.
No, there's more upgrades that you get. Remember, we couldn't get them in the demo.
Yeah, there's some new ones, but like they're not like completely like amazing or anything. Some of them are just like, oh, now you shoot your hand lasers with the chest laser beam. Or now you can lock onto even more enemies with Cap's shield when you throw it.
Oh my god, this guy spends a whole freaking paragraph talking about Fallout 3.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, Elder Scrolls, the Oblivion.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah, but that's not what the article's about. He's just talking about the game.
Really?
He's talking about what it is. Yeah. The article is supposed to be about bigger things, but he's just like, oh, this is this really cool game that came out, and I was playing it. And it describes what the game is.
Meteor shot.
It's difficult to describe the Oblivion he's talking about. Oh, okay, maybe it's not what the whole paragraph is. I was gonna skip it. But... Okay, he spends a little bit of time talking about what it is, and then he talks about how much he liked it, and why he liked it. Mostly most of like the open world stuff. And then he says, it's difficult to describe Oblivion without 8 years of being savaged by the same mean, jean-jacketed dullards who in 1985 came out advanced Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual 2 into Lake Michigan. And he said, I didn't even play D&D, I only had the book because I liked it. I think it's funny because, like, the bullies in modern day are nothing like the 90s bullies, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe it happens to somebody, but you just don't really hear about kids doing that kind of thing. It's probably not good though, because of the cringy thing. Some kids should be bullied. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
A lot of it is just natural selection. I mean, you shouldn't be bullied about things that you can't help, like being short, but if you choose to force, like, to post videos of yourself doing things that are just...
Gorilla glue in hair!
Yeah, you deserve to be bullied for that. Or, I saw a video of this guy dancing up. He was dressed up like Belle Delphine. He had like ponytails and a skirt and stuff, and he was dancing to Hit or Miss.
Oh no.
Hit or Miss.
Ew.
In front of the class, like in front of, no, this is like a class presentation.
Oh, ew.
Like when she's like hit the dab, he like dabs, and you hear this guy go, "Bro, why?" And it was just like such a heartfelt, painful. Yeah, it was just like, why, man? Like, why are you doing this? Like, it wasn't like to mock him. It was heart. Like, you could feel his pain. It's what everybody else was thinking. It was a genuine bro why. It's one of my favorite videos. I don't really like this. When people like romanticize these types of games, it bothers me.
What?
Like, okay, I get what your point is, but that's not really true for most people. Like, yes, that's an aspect that's in there. Okay, it's like, I've heard people say there's a lot of games that are, like, especially open world games that are considered to be pretty.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
like, talking about Oblivion. He's like, I know the involvement of orcs and summon skeletons spell me with that. So, 200 hours playing Oblivion, how can that even possible? How is that even possible? I'm not actually sure if digging the game's narrative, this is a fraction of that time. But in the world of Oblivion, you can also put flowers into the cave, die for treasure, buy houses, bet on Gladiator, or even find a couple and read books. Oblivion is left as a game in a world that best rewards true citizenship. People lived there and claimed it. At the time I was residing in Rome, I highly coveted with very fellowship, surrounded by interesting and brilliant people, quite naturally admired, quite naturally discussions, or directly less than many years before. I'd be lying if I said Oblivion did not suddenly aggravate my presence. But it gave me something but it was the part that I interested in.
Ah, there's so many enemies.
Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like maybe I didn't read it.
Bless you.
This whole article, this one's stupid. At least the other one had like an actual point, or maybe he does have a point. So far, he's just talking about all the video games that affected his childhood. He's just talking about, oh, I really like this game, and I thought it's fun, and this game came out, and I
Felt like
like...
we were fighting for a reason, but this shithole, it's never been worth fighting for.
So what's it all about for you then?
Just
Oh
trying to
my
live another
god.
day.
At the end, he's still talking about Fallout 3. Is that all he talks about?
It sounds like
I thought it was just the one
day to wake
paragraph.
up then.
But no, he's just talking about Fallout 3. Oh my god. What the heck? Ugh. I'm just gonna blow off this article. I'm not gonna use anything from this. This is dumb. I don't know, it just bothers me when they kind of romanticize these types of games. Like, Fallout 3 wasn't really about, you know, what the game was about. It was actually about storytelling and just it's like, okay, well, the majority of people that were playing it because it was a fun shooter game with a little bit of role play. I mean, I've not played the game, but I feel like that's probably true. You could probably say that about most games. I mean, storytelling and stuff like that is great and stuff. But to me, the best storytelling is coupled with really fun combat. Like, I like the storytelling Ghost of Tsushima because it all revolved around you getting really cool gear. And upgrade.
I'm the only one left.
The lyrics are coming to me.
Where is
boyfriend? Ain't ready to kiss you.
Bring me that bastard!
So how does the game feel? Because like I'm watching it. Is it all just open world?
It's not completely open world. It's like after every story, like after every act of the game, you go to a different map.
Okay.
And you can replay them in the more, like the way it works, you see like there's the blue level up meter, that's my actual character level. And then there's a yellow meter underneath the world tier. And the more you level up that world tier, the harder the game gets. But you can set it back to the old world tier, but you'll get less loot and stuff.
Okay.
Meteor strike!
So, I'm getting this watching, but and I might be wrong. But it feels... maybe not. I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna say it kind of feels like Destiny, but probably not, because this is Destiny undercover shooter.
Hold the sight line! Don't let him through!
Just kind of the open worldness and
I remember
powers
that
and
voice.
I'd say this game is... it's more like Avengers in terms of how the, like, missions work. You kind of drop into levels.
Yeah.
But then the gameplay feels amazing.
That's cool. That move that you did, you like dissolved into rock and then meditated.
Yeah, my meteor strike.
Cool.
Yeah, it's nice. And then, wait, which one?
Yeah, I like the
one where I just turn into
you
rocks.
You fell backwards.
Oh yeah,
and like turn into rock and then smash forward.
Yeah. Then my L1 and R1, I cover myself in rocks and it makes my health go up and I'm like shielded for 8 seconds.
That's cool.
It's a very fast-paced game.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go cover to cover. You just aim at where you want to go and you hold X and you'll just run over there and get in cover. That makes it feel like the Division 2.
Actually have a PvP aspect, except for, I mean, they'd have to rework the power a little bit maybe, but other than that, if they just made it a little more, I like Destiny 2, it's just that outside of the campaign, this game is pretty easy. And I don't like the loot system. Borderlands, you just need to make a Destiny game. Or whoever made Borderlands needs to make a Destiny. Yeah. Gearbox or whatever.
Yeah, Gearbox in 2K. Yeah, I think the reason why Destiny's bad is because the creator of Halo made it.
Oh, makes sense.
Bungie. Switch out. Hey, quit shooting me! I'm trying to switch out my gun! Here we go. spider gun. Wait, this is a this is a full auto shotgun. That's insane. Oh. Good thing I'm a close range player.
Okay, like the more what are the other two? Oh yeah, the pyrometric class. I feel like it's gonna be cool. I'm like a soldier.
Holy crap, this gun's amazing. Feels good. This game's side content is really good too, like the storytelling in it and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool jacket. And this game does have a free upgrade the next gen too.
Nice.
Which is
That's
nice.
important.
Wait. Okay. So let's go to my inventory and check out some of this crap. So I want to get rid of this and switch it with that.
Alrighty, now all I have to do is bring some. I don't think I hit the E button. Nope. Cliche expressions. What the freak is cliche expression? Okay,
Thought I'd have a harder time getting back through. Captain should be holed up somewhere in here.
You don't have to fight
Does
a guy
she
with
give us
powers.
topics to choose, or do you have to make her own? Okay, what do you... Sometimes it's easy to write how things are bad and how things are good.
Wait! Stop!
Outriders always
I like
pay
the way
its
the
owed.
mission layouts are.
That
It's like
soldier
you
will
go
want to see
through,
his head for
and once
herself.
you do whatever you need to do in the mission, there's like a little checkpoint thing that appears, like a symbol, and it'll like fast travel you back to the main area so you can complete the mission. So you don't have to run all the way back.
Yeah.
There's like checkpoints throughout the maps and stuff so you can fast travel around.
altered. Give that cap.
He paid.
Get to choose my weapon. What if I don't want any of these? Take sniper, I guess.
Yeah, a real good thing. Maybe my dead friends can rest a little easier now.
Oh, that's a big skill tree.
Yeah, those are all like the passive perks.
That's
and
cool.
stuff.
You can kind of choose like sub classes. That's cool. I like that.
Mhm.
Oh, they're just passive. It's not like
A lot of
different
them,
abilities.
like all those tiny ones are passives, but then the bigger circles, they're actually they upgrade your abilities even further.
Okay, that's cool.
Like,
So it's not like a okay.
Like Into the Fray
It's not
is
like
one of
you
them.
kind of choose a subclass or anything.
Yeah. And, like some of the like passive upgrades are really good. Like Into the Fray, increase your damage mitigation by 15% for 10 seconds after your kinetic skills end, and stuff like that. I know one of the other abilities for the Devastator, because I showed it off in a trailer for the game, is called Impale, and you make rocks come out of the ground and impale 3 enemies at once.
That's cool.
I just hope this game does good in the beginning and people support it enough, because then they said they will update it, and if people want more classes, they'll add more classes to the game.
Oh yeah, pretty cool.
Like, I like having like electric character, or even like ice. That would be cool.
Yeah, ice is always fun.
Where am I going? This way.
Damn it, guys. joining the freaking party.
I know he's playing Death Stranding. That's kind of the reason why I made the party, because I saw you was online. I was like, hey, maybe. And Denver wasn't online, so I was like, maybe he'll join. But no.
If I text him and he still doesn't join, then we're disconnected.
Join them.
Like, you're doing a party and spamming by Apex for the rest of the night.
Rest of the night?
Rest of the night. I just making wait. Not really. But I can do both. Sorry.
Oh, a burst fire sniper.
Boom. That'd be a cool gun in Apex.
That would be. Like you charge
like
it up.
But a sniper.
You have to like charge up the shot and it goes do 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 or something like that.
I think that'd actually be a cool buff for the charge rifle. I would like that more than just.
Yeah. Maybe that would be like a mod you pick up for it. It makes it to where you can charge it up
That'd
and
be
shoot
cool.
it in like bolts instead.
But it just makes it to where, like, the whole time you're charging it, there's like a beam coming from your gun or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Jacob, I've reached the solar tower. I'm going in.
What are you seeing in there?
Some kind of weird electrical sparks flying everywhere.
Means you're getting close. This altar, did I not mention? He's a goddamn electro freak.
You mean he lights up light bulbs?
More like flash frying everything for a mile. Look, I know you've always been able to handle yourself, but this son of a bitch is on a whole other level.
As of recently.
Boss fight. Speed run. Speed running. I'm gonna play as the pyromancer.
Haha, threatening words. Begin with another vote. Or maybe it's because now now that he has a PS5, we're just we're not worth his time. That's good. Kills his bloodhound. That's more than 3. You know what I'm saying?
Jakob, I'm seeing a lot of dead people.
Said my friend has 1,700 kills with bloodhound.
That's a few.
Shit. Be careful.
Oh no, is that a battle pass skin?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
He's an adult man who bought a battle pass. I guess it's his money, but still. He's cool though. I would never have thought that he would have bought it. Knowing him. Well, maybe I guess maybe I should know. Dude, wasn't there a longbow scene you do if you get the battle pass? Oh wait, no, that is cool. In my eye, they like open up.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
That's cool. Well. Battle passes get kinda suck, so like the skins that you get just for getting it always kinda suck and there's not really a lot of good ones.
That was BJ, you go first.
Something good.
What am I doing?
Tell me something good that video games do. I'm never gonna say one
Incite violence.
They stimulate your senses.
Not drunk now. That's so long. You know, I already used that when I wrote
that's gum.
Gum. I use that. All of your essays. You somehow used it in your essays over the life of your Although I wouldn't have put it right after his assassination. That's what the guy who killed him shouted. Instead of 6. Tyrannus. He says, he shoots us to stimulate your senses. That is how it feels to chew fucking gum. That'd be a funny meme. It's like, and it's him assassinating him.
You still got a war to win.
Not sure anyone's winning this goddamn war. But there's something even more important you might be able to do. Come see me in my bunker.
Okay. I'm not gonna write that down. Right now, I have, based on these two, okay, listen. This is a college textbook. There's two articles in here that are both talking about video games. The first one is actually talking about, like, actual research that has been done on people who play video games and how they've been able to do things that just normally people don't do, and how it's really good and cool. The next one is like a freaking God.